Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I do have an 1111 portal message that I would like to share for this time. And so it is important for you to lean into the trust and lean into trusting your soul and your higher self on this journey, because this journey is guiding you back to your highest timeline. And I know that things can get very hard on this journey, very painful and very emotional, and there's a lot that's happening through this journey, through this process. And where we are right now collectively is that we're really shifting very quickly and rapidly into divine union. So we are going through an Ascension Acceleration, and you may have felt that already this year, that it's been very intense, or that things have been moving quite fast, or you've been really accelerated more and more into your ascension. And so this is happening because we are in a very pivotal time right now on the planet where ascension is really fast track, and everyone's sort of moving through this very quickly. And so we are collapsing a lot of this duality. We're purging, we're releasing through the different ways. So our soul is guiding us through different ways of releasing old patterns, old ways of being, 3D templates, 3D blueprints, and it's really accelerating us into this higher version of who we truly are and into alignment to our soul. And so we are here to come into that alignment. We're here to shift from this 3D consciousness into higher ways of being and elevated states of being. So a lot of you may feel like this year was a pivotal time for this sort of transformation, and your journey may have actually been very accelerated as well. And so this is part of what we're going through right now. It's a huge acceleration and a huge momentum, and it's really not going to stop anytime soon, because where we are on the planet right now is that we're in a very accelerated part of this ascension, and everyone is aligning to their higher self. Everyone is coming into more of that union and collapsing more duality within themselves. So we are in a process of acceleration in every kind of way. So this may seem very intense, very painful, and very uncomfortable, because a lot of the times we can feel like we want to give up, or we may feel like the victim, or we may ask why we are on this journey. And this is not a easy journey to be on, because we have to go through a lot of this old releasing and feeling a lot of this duality, and really leaving old ways of being and building essentially a whole new life and stepping into a whole new way. And so this can be very, very scary on this process, and your twin and you have activated each other to go through this process, to complete 3D lessons, to complete karmic lessons, to come into your highest embodiment, and to come into your divine truth and your divine union. And so we are in an acceleration for all of this. So this can feel like a lot of things are coming forward right now. And usually during this time, we're really being connected to our twin. Through this portal, we're really in this connection or reconnection maybe with your twin, because it is union energy. It is the activation, because this is an activation. And so what happens after this portal is that we're really feeling like a activation has occurred, where we're stepping into higher consciousness. We're more connected to our union. We're shedding old ways of being that are not serving us. All is helping us to shift into more of that balance and inner union and into our soul blueprint. And so this journey is going to take you through this process of shedding that old way, and this can feel very uncomfortable. And like I said, this is not an easy process. So right now we're really going through this preparation energy, preparing us for next year and what's to come. Because we are right now, a lot of us are feeling the momentum, and the divine feminine energy, or the divine feminine, is really at this stage of coming into her power and releasing old ways and old templates and old blueprints. And the divine masculine is really this year had a very huge sort of shift and awakening as well on their process because of where the divine feminine has ultimately shifted. So collectively, we're really in a good place, as in we're really coming into more balance, coming into more union and more of that stability in that union energy. And some of you may be feeling more of that union. Some of you may be coming in and out of this union. It really depends on where you are. But just know that you are coming into that union timeline more and more as this journey unfolds. And so right now, what you need to focus on, divine feminines, is truly your own process. And so the more that we're focusing externally, the more that we're giving our energy away, the more that we're not focusing on our own process. And so you need to redirect your energy back to your ascension and your soul purpose and what you are here to do, because your soul is going to be pushing you into the direction that you need to go. And your divine masculine is just there to trigger you and trigger you to come into your power. Because remember, that's what they're trying to get you to do with the mirroring and all of the ways that they're showing up in your life. And really, this is the twins working together to help each other align to who they truly are at a soul level. And so this is why we have this dynamic. This is part of the ascension and part of why your twin is in your life. And so ultimately, you are here to come into your highest self, to let go of all the chaos, all the drama, all the ways that you've had this imbalance in your life, and how your wounds have been showing up for you in your life and creating certain realities, creating certain unhealthy patterns that you've been stuck in. All of this is clearing out through this process, and all of this is helping you to come into your divine truth and power. So during this time, where we are right now with this ascension, with divine union, is that the divine feminines are really coming more into their power. They're less focused on the external. They're actually coming more into that inner union, which is what I'm witnessing. And this is really, really beautiful. And this is really then shifting the masculines to come into their power as well. So remember that this journey is guided by your higher self, and that everything's unfolding at a certain time. So you don't need to push, you don't need to force. Everything is happening at a certain time in your journey. So you want to lean into that fully and fully trust that. So this is the message for this 11/11 portal. If you would like more help and support on your journey, I suggest joining the Patreon community. We have a lot of content on there, and including content that helps the divine feminine on her journey. And of course, my coaching and my courses are linked in the description as well. I send you so much love, and I will connect with you soon.